what is this note called? Did you say ro? Well, you aren't wrong, but it isn't correct either. Let me explain. See, on the shakuhachi, this note is ro. So is this one. So is this one. And this one. And this one. See, the name ro refers to a fingering specifically to the shakuhachi and isn't pitch specific. But did you know that Japan has names for all 12 pitches? In today's video, we will go over that. The Juuni Ritsu refers to the 12 standard pitches used in traditional music in China, Korea, and Japan. These pitches are based on the Fen Song Yi, a system that divides one octave into 12 tones. Originally, Ritsu referred to a bamboo pipe of varying lengths that determined the pitch of these 12 tones, and this system was established during the Zhou dynasty. According to William Malm in his book Japanese Music and Musical Instruments, he writes this about the possible relationship to these Ritsu pipes and the shakuhachi. This instrument may have evolved from the old Chinese pitch pipes. In ancient China, the proper tuning of the imperial music was of great importance to the maintenance of earthly and celestial unanimity. Every new emperor required a remeasurement of the pipes used to tune the court orchestra. A band of such pipes, called the shao, became part of the orchestra itself. In China, they have a specific name and characters for each note in their tuning system. So we won't feature them here today, but know that the Japanese system does derive from there. It's also worth noting that the Juuni Ritsu, the 12 tones, can be divided into yin and yang, with the odd-numbered pitches being yang and collectively referred to as Ritsu, and the even-numbered pitches being yin and collectively referred to as ryo. As mentioned before, in Japan, the Juuni Ritsu system is a little bit different from that of China. Let's first look at the names with kanji and their Western pitch equivalent.
Ichikotsu, D. Tangin, D sharp or E flat. Hyōjō, E. Shōzetsu, F. Shimomu, F sharp or G flat. Sōjō, G. Fushō, G sharp. Oshiki, A. Rankei, A sharp or B flat. Banshiki, B. Shinsen, C. Kamimu, C sharp or D flat.
To further connect this to the main theme of this channel, which is shakuhachi, let's look at a piece called Banshiki-chō. In Kinko-ryu, the name of this piece is read as Banshiki-chō. According to the book Kokin Tenchō, this piece was originally a maebuki, an introductory piece. The name is derived from the fact that the re-fingering on a 1.9 shakuhachi is the same pitch as banshiki, B. The re in this piece is the central note throughout the composition. Let's take a listen to the opening of it. Okay, back to more pitch theory. With ancient Japanese music, these pitches were commonly used in discussing music, and today, when in discussion of tunings and keys, these note names are important to know. To connect these note names to our previous video on scales, let's take a look more into the Ritsu and Ryo scale and these 12 tones. Before I show this next chart and we hear these scales being played, it is important to note that the 12 tones are not equally tempered like a piano. Independent scholar and Gagaku musician Leron Harrison has this to say about tuning. Quote, "In the ancient days, it seems that court musicians were not considering temperaments like we do today. They simply just tuned and played. Rather, the nettori, the short tuning piece, and the choshi, the longer modal tuning prelude, where the piece is played to ensure that pitches were aligning among the musicians performing. Figure 9 from William Malm's book gives the name with the corresponding Western pitch. The scale starts with the note D, as this is said to be the basis of the Japanese tonal system. The figure below that shows us the 6 modes used in Gagaku music. There are 3 Ritsu modes and 3 Ryo modes. According to William Malm, the basic function of these 6 modes in Gagaku is to provide means of transposing compositions or playing them at a different pitch level. He continues explaining why they use these different pitch levels. In Western music, when we find that we cannot sing a tune at a certain pitch, we start on a different note and sing exactly the same tune at that new level. This is the usual Western concept of transposition. But the meaning of the term in Gagaku is different. When a Gagaku melody is rewritten at a different pitch level, the melody itself is changed. Gagaku theory calls these pieces watashimono, pieces that have crossed over. Thus, when a piece is played in a new mode, it becomes actually a new composition, a paraphrase of its parent melody. A piece is never moved from a Ritsu mode to a Ryo mode, but only within the 3 modes of each system. Pieces originally in the Taishikicho, the Ryo-I mode, are never transposed. The explanation for all these restrictions is that the instruments of Gagaku cannot easily play the necessary chromatic tones to make any further transpositions. This is slightly analogous to the limitations of keys in early Western instrumental music caused by untempered tuning. Let's listen to each scale played on the Hitoyogiri. Ichikotsucho. Sojo. Taishikicho. Hyōjō. Oshikicho. Banshikicho. I hope that this short introduction to Japanese note names and the Gagaku scales was helpful for you and your shakuhachi journey. See you next time for more music theory.